out of curiosity, are you smiling? Because I'm here to wipe that right off your face and then put it back on. So bear with me. First, I have 3 downer questions for you. Do you often feel not taken seriously, dismissed? Like you want to be heard, but it feels like the more you speak up on social media, the more your enemies just dig in their heels. Second, do you feel hopeless? Because obviously the world is circling the drain. Third, do you feel powerless? Because hey, there's really just 2 things you can do about it.
Jack and shit. Jack left town.
And that's where the solutions movement comes in. You're watching the pre-alpha, early, shitty dev test version of a peace project that is designed to empower divided people to build bridges with each other, to team up, and to back real-life solutions that unfuck the world. So what does that mean for your life, really? Well, at the heart of the solutions movement, there is a 3-step system. 3 ways that you can craft the world you want to live in without really going all that far out of your way. Step 1 is build bridges with your enemies. This is where you approach somebody, for instance, in social media or even in real life, that you perhaps viciously disagree with. Somebody that could be your enemy, and you build goodwill. That doesn't mean cucking yourself to them, and that certainly does not mean betraying your principles. But what it does mean is listening without prejudice, trying to understand and accept where they're coming from, what motivates them, what drives them, why they are the way they are, and why they experience the world the way they do. The solutions movement is going to give you a set of tools to do that. Tutorials, trainings, case studies, even a code that will help you use social media in this entirely new way to build appreciation and to lay the groundwork for step 2. Pick solutions. Did you know that while we bitch and slap each other around on social media, there's actually this whole world out there of people working day in, day out on tried and tested, real life, proven solutions from areas like society and rights, environment and nature, science and tech, economics, culture and lifestyle, health. Well, we don't talk about that shit enough. We talk about stuff that's going wrong. We point at it and we say, that's bad. Or we point at people that we don't like and we say, you suck. But what if we flipped the script? The solutions movement on the YouTube channel and on the website is going to give you this fire hose of solutions that all you need to do is pick. Step 3, take action. You've talked to your now ex-enemy and you've discovered a couple of things where you agree that, hey, really, they could use some solutions. So you went out, found one. Now, all you need to do together is to back that solution. The way to back a solution could be, for instance, to provide money or labor if you've got the time to volunteer, or reach by simply talking about that solution, by spreading the word and changing this fucking narrative that we all have, that everything's on fire and everybody's an asshole. The solutions movement is gonna include with each solution just concrete, direct ways that you can take action, that you can get involved and make a difference. These 3 steps that you can take here, building bridges, picking solutions and taking action on them, they are an admittedly small, but I believe incredibly meaningful way for you to change, if not the world, then certainly your world. Look, obviously this isn't just something you do once in your lunch break and then bada bing, bada boom, we all live in this happy, peaceful world. But think about it this way. If you approach, let's say, 10 people online, and then 9 out of them fizzled out, they tell you to fuck off. And then there's this one where you kind of get along and you start shooting a couple messages back and forth and you discover, hey, you both like Arnold movies. And then after, I don't know, 1 month or 2, you build this small, appreciative relationship. That means you've built 1 bridge in 2 months. Let's say you could build 6 bridges a year. No, actually, let's say 1 million people are building each 6 bridges per year. Now imagine the snowball effect. Imagine the tipping point. And then imagine the new global paradigm. I know it sounds like a pie in the sky. It's pretty silly, actually, but we got to start somewhere, don't we? So why don't we start here? So real quick to wrap this up, just a little bit of background. Who am I and where are we? Well, first of all, where are we? This is a project that started in late 2024, so pretty exactly 1 year ago, when I felt pretty much these ways that I discussed at the beginning, that people aren't really talking to each other in this world, or certainly they're not listening to each other. And the world is fucked, which, by the way, is not. And there's nothing we can do about it, which, by the way, is also objectively not true. So I decided, if just for my own sanity, I want to set out to prove these things. Now, cut to 1 year in, it's late 2025, and what I have is a lot of really interesting fragments. I have this Figma file here that you're seeing. It's a design that I've been working on for the website. I'm also building it in WordPress right now. I have stuff that I've been writing, like this code and a whole bunch of articles and ideas that I've been writing down, jotting down. So I feel like it's enough to go public with this now and develop the solutions movement from here on in out in the open, because I feel, just having you guys along for the ride could be fun. It could be enriching. It could mean new relationships. I could learn something from you. Perhaps you'll learn something from me. And, if this thing crashes and burns and goes tits up, then, hey, at least it's going to be funny, right? But I feel as long as I have this calling, then I'm going to keep fucking doing this. So who am I? Name's Matt. I'm 45. I'm a web designer. I have a background in journalism, copywriting, and photography. And who are you? Well, hopefully somebody that I get to meet soon. I look forward to it. Bye.